It's 11 a.m. He's still not here. I'm annoyed. I'm like tired of this shit. Like nobody in Vegas, I mean, y'all just can't be on time, and it's ridiculous actually. Like, why is it always me? I'm talking to my friend who got her hair done by, or my coworker who got her hair done by him, and she was like, oh, he wasn't late for mine. It's always me, bro. I cannot make this stuff up. My appointment was at 10:30. This shit irritates me. Y'all, why my mama, I told my mama what's going on, and she called me or whatever. Why is she gonna say remember his name so that after you get your hair done, you can like basically expose him? I'm weak. I said, I'm not exposing nobody. I'm not saying no names. If you ask me, I'll tell you. But I'm not gonna actively put it out there because I don't wanna, you know what I mean? Like, this is people's money, it's people's business, but it's just so annoying. Y'all, it's 11:12. So I texted him at 11:05, like, so approximately how far are you? He said, on Vegas Valley View, the police pulled someone over, but map says 5 minutes. That was at 11:06. It's 11:12. So the maps lied, I guess. All I'm saying is, ain't no way you over 30 minutes late just because of traffic. I think he just pulled up. I'll see you later. 11:13, guys. 11:13. Y'all know what? I didn't even want to have to do this. I didn't even want to have to do this. Like, that's the problem. That's the sad part. But if y'all know me, y'all know I like to keep it A more than 92 with y'all. So the video had to be made. I really tried. If y'all saw in the clip right before this, I really tried for it not to come to this point. But it's at this point. I'm going to explain why I have to do this video in the intro. So let's just go ahead and get into it.
You don't let me say it to my face. I don't give a fuck about what you say. So, yeah, caught up in a rush like I'm big. Yeah, I'ma need a check to conversation. Yeah, hurt your feelings, shit, I don't know what to say. Try to make it physical, I fuck around and get your bitch.
Hey y'all, hey, it's me, KaRena Lee, and I am back at it again with another video. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is KaRena. And if you're not new, welcome back. Thank you so much for supporting. So, in today's video, it's my first official story time on my channel. Y'all know I'm actually hilarious, so these really could get real funny, but I usually don't like to expose people, for real, for real. If y'all saw in the clip, I really don't be wanting to do that to people. But today, we're going to be having a discussion. If y'all saw in my video, literally my prepare for where I'm going, by that time y'all should know it. Prepare for Hawaii. In that video, basically, I said, so I'm just gonna say it, sometimes it's hard to support Black people. And this story right here, I think it's a prime example. So with that being said, grab your snacks, cause it's gonna be just a little minute or whatever. If you know me, you know I always bring those receipts. So with that being said, I do have the text here. We will get into it. I love to bring the receipts to the table. I don't like to be unprepared or nothing like that. So if you want to see what happened with this situation, definitely stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for supporting. And yeah, let's hop into this. So I want to start off with, I don't know how many disclaimers, but let me just first say, this is not about the quality of the work. This is not about the quality of the work, okay? At the end of the day, he did in fact do that, and I still stand by that. I haven't touched my hair. I haven't touched it up since I got it done on Saturday. So I just want to make it clear, this is not about the work itself, okay? I also want to make it clear that I am fully aware, and I already took responsibility for the fact that I should have said something before I left this man's chair, okay? I know, I get it, I know, I'm aware. But with that being said, and also he actually texted me again at 4 o'clock, but I didn't open it, but yeah, let's open it. So I'm not even gonna read all that. Let me just tell y'all really quickly I'm gonna link the video above for you. So if you don't know what happened at the beginning, actually, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and support me and watch that part of the video. But long story short, in case you're not gonna watch the video. I'm gonna help you out. Long story short, he was over 30 minutes late to the appointment. What's new? And actually, y'all should see from the beginning clip. That's basically what happened. And so, yes. Today is Monday that I'm recording this right now. I went to work today. I saw my 2 coworkers. They both got their hair done by him prior. And so, today, I found out from one of my fellow coworkers. So, this man has a $25 deposit that does not, hear me, that does not go towards your service. So at first I was like, what the F? Like, I ain't never heard of no ish like that. Like, sorry, y'all, I be cussing, but I be really trying not to. But basically, like, I ain't never heard of nothing like that where you gonna mess around and charge somebody a deposit fee and it doesn't go towards their service. But I didn't want to argue with him. If that's his policy, that's his policy. You feel me? So I didn't want to go back and forth with him and argue about it. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Like, I either want to get my hair done or I don't. You feel me? So I didn't debate it. I was just like, okay, so just for confirmation, you want to charge me this much for the hair and I got to pay a $25 deposit that don't go towards my service? And he like, yeah, it's to secure my time and yours. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So with that being said, when I found out today that my coworker's $25 deposit did go towards her service and mine didn't after me waiting 30 plus minutes for my appointment to start, I was so triggered. I was so confused. I was like, what? And I knew that it was probably too late to get any money back, but I just wanted to address the situation. So with that being said, here's what happened. Today at 9:32 a.m., you know what? Let me move over. I'm going to pop the screenshots right here for y'all. I'm going to pop it right here for y'all, okay? So that y'all can have an understanding for what is going on. So this morning, I said, hey, I had a quick question. It seems both of my coworkers' $25 deposit went towards their service. I know it was supposed to secure our time, but you were 30 minutes late also, so I'm just confused about why I paid, blah, for my service. I'd just like to understand why my services / deposit were upcharged and I wasn't even offered the option for the $25 to go towards my service after waiting 30 plus minutes to start. I wanted to address it very professionally. I didn't want to attack anybody. I genuinely said, I have a quick question. And I said I was trying to get some understanding. Okay? I thought that it was nicely worded. Here's what his response was. So everyone is different. So please don't quote my price I charge someone else. There's different hair textures and lengths. My deposits aren't towards my style. And there was a lot of confusion about that. And clients were upset. However, I let it slide because I may have not been clear in my booking info. But however, this is my policy and it has been updated since then. And it is in my bio on Instagram. Your style for medium braids was, your deposit is $25. This secures your time and mine. And I also moved, I'm sorry for being late. I kept you informed the entire time. If the deposit was an issue, you should have said that. I'm very comfortable talking with my clients and that would have not been a problem at all. Let's dissect this, okay? I love it because I've never done a story time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So for starters, I can't stand people who talk about people's textures and length and all that. Do you braid or not? Like, I hate stuff like that, but I'm not even going to really dive deep into that. He said that there may have been some confusion at one point with his booking or whatever, the $25 deposit. Maybe some other clients was confused because they thought it did go towards the service. Blase, blase, blase. He said, however, this is my policy. Only to then also say in the same text, I'm very comfortable talking with my clients and that would have not been a problem at all. Like, had I had a problem with had I had an issue with the deposit. So is it your policy or not? Because it sounds like had I told you that I wanted the $25 to go towards my service, it wouldn't have been no issue. Which is like good to know, but at the same time, it's like I thought that was your policy. That's why I'm like, I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to debate somebody about what their policy is, because if that's what it is, that's what it is, like I said. But now you're telling me it seems like it could have been an option if it wouldn't have been no problem at all. So anyways, I said, I didn't feel debating on your policy was necessary initially, as I felt it didn't go towards the service that's the policy. What? Anyways, however, as I stated, new information has been given to me. I feel as though given you were 30 plus minutes late, I should receive $25 off my service as it was to secure our time, and technically my time was not secured. I do appreciate you staying in contact with me throughout and being transparent, and I did have a good experience while in your chair. However, at the end of the day, it doesn't change the fact that my service started 30 minutes later than expected. Had I been 30 minutes late, my service could have been canceled or even charged a late fee. It only seems right you'd take that $25 deposit off if the exact reason it's sent and not towards my service is for time purposes. I understand it may be too late, and I definitely should have addressed this before leaving your chair. However, at the end of the day, it's the principle of the matter, and my $25 deposit should have definitely went towards my service. His response was, I'm still not understanding your logic, but no, your deposit should not have went towards the style. What's confusing, y'all? I need to know what's confusing because it makes perfect sense to me. But if it's confusing, I'll take that, but I don't think it is. You want me to refund for being late. Let's make that clear. This isn't about my booking repost. And then he put deposit. I don't know. If you want to be compensated for my lateness, say that. Now we getting a little sassy. Mind you, I'm just trying to keep it as professional as possible. For real, you'll see that in my responses. But he said my policy isn't up for debate, but a conversation would have sufficed. So at 9:59 a.m., your policy is not up for debate. But at 9:41 a.m., I'm very comfortable talking with my clients, and that would have not been a problem at all. So is it a problem? Are you comfortable? Or is it not up for debate? Because see how things aren't adding up right now? I'm a little confused. Is it up for debate? Is it not up for debate? Are you comfortable? Is it all right? Is it all good? Is it no problem? Or is there a problem? Because it seems like now you're upset, so now it's not up for debate. Now you're mad. But that's fine. That's fine. He said, in quotes, hey, so do I pay you less since you were late? Basically saying that's what I should have said, right? He said, communication is key. If you felt a way, that could have been expressed. I am a professional and I like to remain that way, which is why I am so thorough in my communication. But my policy is clear and really shouldn't be any confusion. The lack of communication here could have prevented this. Also, please don't discuss what you paid versus what someone else paid. Your friends booked prior to my assistant making my new price sheet, and if I'm not mistaken, I had specials the entire month of March. Sorry you feel this way. I hope you have a blessed day. Mind you, I actually didn't even see this message because I'm at work. Like I said, I was at work. So I didn't even see this. I had actually responded to the prior message, and then I saw them respond to that too. But let's just dissect this real quick. Because I already told y'all, we already dissected the fact that now it's not up for debate. Now it's not up for debate. And then he's trying to tell me like communication is key, and he's a professional. He likes to remain that way. It seems like you're taking digs already. It seems like you're hitting me with a little bit of sass in these text messages. So how professional are you trying to be? On top of that, you were 30 plus minutes late. 11:13. Y'all, I told y'all in the video, 11:13 was when he got there. Not when he started braiding. When he got there at 11:13. My appointment was at 10:30. But you're a professional, right? All around or just sometimes? I'm just saying. Are you or are you not? Because you're trying to, like, I feel like it just mattered. Anyways, and I do acknowledge that I should have said something before I paid him. I should have, but I'm going to explain myself. First, I said April 9th, you stated, blah, 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 for waist length, $25 deposit, $25 security deposit. My deposits aren't towards my styles. However, they secure my time and yours. I put all that in quotes. I said, my logic behind the situation is essentially if the deposit is to secure my time and yours. However, my appointment was booked for 10:30 a.m. and you arrived at 11:13 a.m. Therefore, my time was not secured. It's about common courtesy and professionalism, and I feel I shouldn't have had to address this, and due to my good experience, I bit my tongue, and I take responsibility for that. Nevertheless, yes, I do feel I should be compensated the $25 deposit for the late start to my appointment. I wanted to address the situation in the most respectful way possible. I'm still keeping it professional over here. I'm still keeping it respectful over here. I'm still giving the facts over here. My mama just walked in because she wanted to know the tea, but she needs to watch the video and support your girl. Anyways, go ahead, go, Mom. You can hear later. All I know for sure is, let me just say, y'all, Lee, you confusing me now off track. Y'all got to keep these receipts up. Anyways, y'all, I'm just saying, what's confusing? I basically explained it because he said, I'm still not understanding your logic, but no, your deposit should not have went towards the service, your service. What's confusing? If it's to secure my time and yours, and you were 30 minutes late, my time was not secured, $25 should have gone towards my service. Where is the confusion? Where's the confusion? Where is it? Where's the confusion? If you confused, let me know in the comments. Because if it's confusing, I would like to see the other side. I want to know why it's confusing. Because I think the facts is very clear, but it's also confusing. Anyways, that's just rude. That's just unprofessional and unacceptable. But moving along. And as I said in my message, I bit my tongue and I took responsibility in the message for the fact that I should have said something sooner. I bit my tongue because I did have a good experience, y'all. When I got in the chair, I did have a good experience. That's also why I edited those beginning clips out, because I didn't even want to play him like that. I really didn't. But here we are today, and I'm not even playing them. I'm just letting the facts be known. And I actually forgot to say this in the intro, but the reason that I am saying all this is because in the video, I told y'all 10 out of 10 will recommend. And at the end of the day, it's almost a 7 out of 10. Hear this story before you book. That's all I'm saying to you. That's all I'm saying to you is that I felt like I owed it to y'all to tell y'all what happened behind the scenes. Anyways, he said, sorry. Unfortunately, if you felt that way, you should have came to me. So at this time, I will not be compensating you. Also, keep in mind, deposits secure your time and mine. I knew, love, you were 30 minutes late. Keep that in mind. If I was to cancel, then I will refund your deposit. Not because I'm late and you still got your hair done. So black. This is just, never mind. Let me not say that. Now, had this been communicated Saturday, I wouldn't have minded compensating half your deposit back to you for the wait. Half? You were 30 minutes late. My whole deposit should have went towards my hair. Are you joking? Anyways, you waited until Monday when it was discussed amongst whomever you had a conversation with, which is far too long. I always ask the client before they leave if they like their hair, etc. There was numerous opportunities where you could have spoke up. I'm an adult here in a professional business. Never feel like you can't speak up for a service you're paying for. I have no problem compensating clients for being late. Life happens. What I do have a problem with is unclear communication. And on my end, my communication was very clear. Okay, so he said, keep in mind the deposit is to secure your time, blah, 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 like I just said. And I feel like he's saying that because I basically was saying, like, if I was 30 minutes late, my appointment could have been canceled. So I guess he was basically saying, like, it's to secure time. So if I would have canceled your appointment, you would have got your money back, blah, blah, blah. And he's talking about, like, not because I'm late, you still get your hair done. I just feel like that's such a cop-out. Because I still got my hair done, it shouldn't go towards my service. I'm going to say this so many times in this video, I hope y'all remember. He was 30 minutes late. And actually more than 30, 11:13, not 11, 11:13. So over 30 minutes late. So what is you talking about? Just because I got my hair done, I should be satisfied? It's about the service as well. It's about the service as well. Like, what? Anyways, then he said, I waited till Monday, blah, 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 discuss. And that's valid. And that's valid. And I'll give him that. He is completely right. I did wait. I waited too long. And that's why at the end of the day, I asked him a question. I didn't say, can I get $25 back? You actually need to PayPal me my $25 back for being late. I simply asked him, you know, I'm just a little confused. I just want to get a better understanding. I heard somebody's deposit went towards their service. Mine didn't, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, what's funny is I actually had in there, did the policy change. And my coworker was like, go ahead, take that out because that's just easy for him to just cop out. Like he'll just say yes, like he'll agree and not have to explain himself. That being said, he is right. I should have said something before I paid him. I really should have. But I bit my tongue because I had a good experience. At the end of the day, it is my fault. I should have spoke up sooner. I ain't even going to put no but. It is my fault. I should have spoke up sooner. Okay? Now, with that being said, I do agree. we back at it again with the I'm an adult here in a professional business, but she was 30 minutes plus late though. Oh, okay. Go off though. I said, you said your policy isn't up for debate, and that's fine. That's exactly why I didn't initially address there being a deposit that didn't go towards my service. That's also why I stated in my initial text message I had a question because I was confused. I understand where you're coming from, and I wish you could do the same for me. I've already taken responsibility for the fact that I should have spoken up before I paid and addressed why I did not. Like, I hate when people try to throw stuff back in my face. Like, I already addressed that. I already said I understood, like, I should have done that. You still on that. We're past that. Let it go. You holding on to the part that's not important, and I'm holding on to the part that is, which is the fact that you was 30 minutes late. But you're confused. You ain't confused about the fact that I should have spoke up sooner, but you're confused about the fact that my $25 deposit should have went towards my service because you was over 30 minutes late. I see. Anyways, I said, even still, I think from a professional standpoint, it could have been addressed by yourself just as much as myself that the $25 deposit to secure time could have went towards my final total. It does seem like all the blame is being put on me for not addressing this prior. However, I view professionalism in its entirety. The work itself was undoubtedly professionally done. However, the overall service wasn't completely professional. Am I wrong? Yes, the work is professional. The work is top tier. Y'all see it in the video. He did his thing, and I'm not taking that away from him. But what he didn't do was show up on time. What he didn't do was discount me as he should have done. Okay? But anyways, I said at the end of the day, I do feel due to you being late, whether you moved, woke up late, etc. You knew you had a 10:30 a.m. appointment, and even still, I was understanding that things happen. Ultimately, as stated, it comes down to common courtesy and professionalism. I hope you have a blessed day also. If y'all know I'm keeping it real cute and real professional because I could have got real disrespectful. But I didn't want to do all that. That's not necessary. I'm not here to argue with you, but you acting like you're confused about my mindset or like my view on it. So I'm trying to explain it to you, and you circling back. Like, at the end of the day, you doing all this extra stuff, and it's not necessary. And honestly, he responded again at 3:59, and I didn't even open it. And if you're not gonna compensate me, you're not gonna compensate me. So what is we still talking about? Ain't nothing more to discuss at the end of the day. There was nothing more you needed to say. I said have a blessed day at the end of my message. But let me dissect mine just really quickly. I expressed that I understood where he was coming from. I wish he would understand where I was coming from. And I even said, like, so when he got there, he was basically like, he moved across town. He moved to Centennial. He used to live 15 minutes away from the shop, but then he moved to Centennial, so he was 30 minutes away. He also said that he woke up late. So it's like, you woke up late. And that's really why you was late. It wasn't because of traffic. You woke up late, and then the traffic made it worse. But you're a professional, right? That's what you said. You're a professional, right? So professionals set their alarms when they got appointments, especially when you work for yourself. I don't know what to tell you, beloved, but at the end of the day, you was late because of you. You was late because you overslept and you didn't get up on time. You was late because you had to stay stuck in traffic because you didn't wake up on time. So it sounded like a lot of the blame is being put on me, when really the only thing I did wrong was not address it sooner. And that's been put on the table. I should have addressed it sooner. But everything else is on you, love. It's on you. So where's the accountability? You're taking accountability for the fact that you was late. But it's I'm sorry I was late. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I live 30 minutes away. But blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I don't care where you live at. I don't care where you came from. I booked a 10:30 a.m. Appointment. I sent you a $25 deposit to secure time, and my time wasn't secured. And at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. I don't understand why you wouldn't even, why do I have to be the only one to address it? You know you was late. You know you was late. That's why you was apologizing, because you know you was late. So it would have been professional for you to say something to me like, because I was late, let me go ahead and take some money off. That would have just been the right thing to do in my personal opinion. We're all different, but in my personal opinion, that would have been the right thing to do. Now I don't even know what he said in his last message, so let's just read it together. You're about to get a real live reaction. The last message says, "You're still not making any sense. This situation itself is bigger than what it needed to be due to your lack of communication. I communicated on my part. My tardiness has nothing to do with anything you're saying. Is he stupid? Oh, hold on. I already explained my situation. And once again, you had ample opportunities to express any issues. This conversation is because of the price or because I was late. You mentioned your coworkers and now I'm confused why that's relevant. All unnecessary. I'm a professional at the end of the day. You would understand. You don't understand because you're not a professional at this point. But I hope you find a stylist that accommodates your needs. God bless. With the bless you emojis. I mean the praise hands. You're still not making any sense. I'm going to put the screenshot right here, what I said again. I'm not going to say it again, but I'm going to put the text message right here. Because there's nothing confusing about my message. I actually don't even need no confirmation. There's nothing confusing about my message. It's not. It's not confusing. He just want to play dumb. Because he doesn't want to take accountability. You're actually being childish. You're actually being petty. You're actually playing dumb. Trying to pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. On top of that, you're saying it's bigger than it has to be. It's not even a big thing. I'm simply trying to explain to you what I'm trying to get across because you're so confused about it. So he said the situation bigger than it had to be due to my lack of communication. He communicated. This man thinks he did everything he needed to do just because he communicated he was late. He thinks that because he told me he was late or he was running late, that he did everything he needed to do. And that in itself says a lot. That in itself says a lot. Like, on top of that, my tardiness has nothing to do with anything you're saying. It has everything to do with what I'm saying. That's the point, is that you were. And tardy is not even the right. You was 30 plus minutes late. So tardy ain't even the word that I need to be using because you was late. You was late. You was late. Not tardy. Not tardy. It wasn't 10:35. It wasn't even 10:45. It was 11:13. You were late. So tardy, cute. That's cute. My tardy has nothing to do with it. That's exactly what it's about. It's all about your tardiness. That's exactly what it has to do with. So what? Because my deposit secures my time and yours, right? But you were 30 plus minutes late. You mentioned your coworkers and now I'm confused to why that's relevant. I'm confused why you let somebody else put $25 towards their service who you wasn't 30 minutes late for, started their appointment on time. But to the person you was 30 plus minutes late to start with, you charged me full price. I'm confused too. So I guess we just gonna leave it on confusion. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's the principle of the matter, and at the end of the day, I'm black, so I always want to see black people win. I'm not even being funny. I always want to see black people win. Like, why would I not? The world itself has held us down for so long. I want to see black people eat. Everybody else can eat as well, but I want to see black people eat. We talking about black people, and I want them to eat. Dang it. So I would never, ever, ever sit up here and try to play somebody. But at the end of the day, he's trying to play me. And me being who I am, I felt like it was only right that I let y'all know what happened because it's not a 10 out of 10 and I wouldn't recommend. At this point, I would say that the work is great. The work is great. And if you want to take the chance of dealing with the service that comes with the work, or am I using the right word? I hope you know what I'm saying. But basically, the work itself, you're going to leave with some fresh braids. You're going to be that period when you leave. But he might be late. And if he is, girl, one thing's for certain, two things for sure. You better make sure you say something about that $25 deposit the day of before you leave that chair, honey. Because one thing's for sure, if you don't, he's definitely going to say it's your fault. he's definitely not going to take responsibility for the fact that he should be putting $25 towards your deposit. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely check out some of my other videos. You might like those as well. You probably will. If you do, definitely subscribe to my channel. Turn on that bell notification so you're notified every time I post a video. And without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Like I need to be alone.